Hello Internet, this is Dougie coming back at you with another YouTube video today. We are talking about some Dead by Daylight clips we did from the Dead by Daylight stream we did last weekend. Not the one, not I guess the meet last week. Anyways, back Labor Day weekend. And what we're going to be going into is breaking down a couple things. Some things we did good on our Dead by Daylight clip, and some things we did bad. Because we are trying to get good, and we're bringing you guys along with the with us as we're going through this example. This not example. I guess this journey. I guess is that I'm walking through with my friends. So we're watching some videos here by where we had Jay, who is on YouTube here. I'll link his description or link his name in the description, his channel in the description. We're going to have Menzador. He is a Twitch streamer. We'll link his Twitch in the description. We have a friend of ours called Jonah, who is going to be playing with us, along with me, in a couple of different things that we were doing here that day. And as you can hear, my dog is in the background wanting more attention than usual. So what we'll do here is we're breaking down a couple of different clips explaining what we did good, what we could have improved on. And we'll go ahead and we'll break things little by little. Before we jump into it, halfway through the video, we're going to have a couple of announcements, talk about some really cool upcoming stuff we're doing, some projects we've got going on, and then we'll move forward into there. But anyways, guys, thank you once again. Enjoy the show. All right, guys, we are back in it for the first clip here. Oh, so we just jumped into this game. Well, that's not good. I think it was Jay and Merriwick, who is Jonah. We're working on that. So let's run over here and I'm looking around a little bit, looking around, kind of paying attention, and noticing some heartbeat music here. But then, see right there. So what was happening was at that moment I knew that we had the exposed thing from the killer immediately happened. So what I was doing was I was hearing that, I saw that, I stopped, and then I was trying to see like what we could do here. So I'm looking around, I'm doing some looking here. So this is very important. Whenever you have a situation where you're playing a game, anything like that, and especially games like this where are more competitive, and all of a sudden you have a situation where you notice music is changing, something's like that's going on, stop, look around, figure out what's going on. Immediately I'm getting kind of a heads up that the killer sees me. And let's go ahead and continue on forward.
He's on me. He's on me.
So we're running here. And immediately what I start to do is I'm trying to... I'll stop there for a second. I'm going to go back a little bit. So what I immediately start doing is I know that he's going to get me. So I'm going to go back a little bit here. So I know that if I just book it, he's going to catch up.
He's on me.
We're right through these trees here. So I immediately start doing circles. He tries to go after me. He misses me.
He's really bad, guys.
And I jump out the window. So this is actually a really good strategy because what's going on here is that I know that the killer is going to hit me at some point. There's not really much avoiding it. Kind of a bad situation to be in. What's going on is that he's attacking me. I'm trying to evade him, and that's something I don't see a lot of players doing. So when you're playing the game and guys, killers are faster than you. You can't outrun them. The only thing you can do is evade them. So that's what I was doing. Was he was swiping at me. I was moving, hopefully erratically. Looking back now, it wasn't that erratically. And he misses me, which is great. So then I go up these stairs, and what I'm doing is I'm giving him really only one option. The one option that he could do is he could go out of the house, go all the way around. Terrible option. It's going to take him way too much time. Or he can jump out the window. So that's what he's going to do. He's going to follow me out the window. So I jump out the window. He immediately jumps out.
Turn around!
This is kind of a mistake here. So I immediately, instead of taking him around to the side of the house again or something like that, I'm taking him right to... Survivor, who in this case was Jay. And this is a huge mistake because what's going on here is that when we play in the game, we need to have better, I almost say social, but we need to have better surrounding awareness, because what we can do is we can actually wind up screwing somebody else over while we're going ahead and we try to play the game. So while I have my adrenaline's going up and pumping like crazy, I'm now kind of screwing over Jay. So unintentional, yeah, but just bad gameplay, just kind of newbie stuff. But let's go ahead and continue on forward a little bit.
Run!
So luckily, if I remember correctly, yeah, he stays on me,
still on me
after Jay. So at this point, I know I'm in trouble. So see what happened there is that I made a mistake. So the job of a survivor is just to try to evade the killer. Obviously, evade the killer, get the generators up, open the door, and get the heck out of there. So this is going to be something that I'm going to have to learn on by just experience, because it was a mistake I made because I didn't really know the better way how to tell where this guy may go. So I walk right into him, just out of adrenaline's pumping this game. So I like scary games. I like feeling scared. I like having that moment of terror when I'm getting stabbed. And what's going on here is I'm just having that overtake me at the moment, just the excitement, and I just made a mistake. So he got me.
He's right near you. He's gonna
go down here.
He's walking right towards you. He's walking right towards you.
And here's another thing too. So a lot of times people will play the game, and sorry, my dogs.
He's going right towards you, right into. Yep. No.
So they're playing the game, and they kind of give up. Always struggle. There's always a chance you get out of there. It's pretty slim, but yeah. So here's another thing too. This is something that actually I think this is Jay here. This is Jay's mistake here. I'm trying to lead this guy away from Jay. I know Jay's nearby. If you are playing the game, guys, and someone leads the killer to you, or the killer is near you, and you got time to escape because they're chasing somebody else, just get out of there. Don't do this. Don't hide in lockers unless you absolutely have to, because the killer is probably going to know where you're at. So this is what's happening here is that Jay hid, which is, guys, we all make mistakes like this. This is the point of the Get Good series. And he makes a mistake. He goes into a locker. So we'll go ahead and continue on a little forward.
Jump out,
he gets him. Yeah, I forgot that's where I ended the clip. So he gets him, he hooks him too, and that just kind of just end of Jay, right? He gets put on the hook. So let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and get the next clip on here really quickly here. So the next clip we're going to look at is another one that oh, he's not starting right away. Hold on a second. Go ahead and minimize that. Okay, so what we're seeing in the last clip was just, I was doing some really good things. I did really good, and Jay made a mistake. I made mistakes bringing him, killer over to Jay. That's going to happen. The key is, though, is learning from these mistakes. So we're going to look at the next clip here right now.
This way.
So, okay, that's another thing. So I get unhooked. I believe Jonah unhooks me. And then I'm going to get, if I remember correctly, this is Jay. Yeah, no, I think this is, that was actually,
stop moving!
Menzador. So I'm healing him. So, alright, so this is a mistake on my end. So sometimes you should do this. Sometimes this is a good idea to stop, heal the person. Sometimes it's a great thing to do. But at this point, the killer gets somebody else. I forget who it was at this point. Gets him, and he's about to hook him. So the killer's like really close. So I probably should have just booked it with him. But in this case, I was like, I'm going to heal you. I'm going to take care of you. Just because I'm just, once again, it's inexperienced error, human error. So you're going to just start seeing me start healing. And you might not. So I'm having some weird problems. So like I can't have the audio for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. But so what's going on here is that the killer is hooking him, and they're saying, "Hey, he's coming towards you." I just ignore him. Like, no, it's okay. He's probably not gonna come this way. Go someplace else.
Coming right towards us.
But no, he's definitely coming towards us.
Go.
In a situation like this, what I usually recommend for people, I actually didn't hit the thing very well there. So what I generally recommend is there's a couple of things you can do. You can either sacrifice to their player, or you can body block. They both have pros and cons. At this point, I made a mistake here. I knew that I locked him down here, because when you are killing somebody, locks him down there, you can really cause him to get killed. So at this point, I decided I'm gonna take a hit for the team. So I'm gonna body block, and also I feel like among the people I was playing with that day, I was probably the better evader. Now, some people are going to be better at evading. Some people are better at, doing skill checks. Some people are better at whatever, depending on the game. I'm not great at skill checks. I make a lot of mistakes with skill checks. I'm newer. I don't have much time to play as other people do. That's just the way life goes. So I know that I'm going to play out some strengths here. So I'm going to take a hit for the team.
He is coming right
So here comes the killer.
And
I'm going to
go,
break
go, go,
off.
go, 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 go.
Hit. Bam! I save his life. I run.
You're welcome.
So the killer still doesn't go after
still chasing
me.
you. He's still
He's
chasing
going
you.
after.
Don't go towards the hub. Go get him at the hub. I'll go get the hub.
That's
Just run.
Menzador. And at this point, I'm injured. Once again, I have a better. I think I do better with evading. I'm gonna try to save his life. So what I'm doing here right now is I'm trying to save. He's already got hit once a second ago. I'm getting his attention. I'm getting the killer to hear me and see me. I'm gonna run. So at this point, killer's right there. I made an error there. I went the wrong way, and the killer just wipes at me. Guys, if you're playing killer, don't do that. The person, you're gonna catch up to them. This is the way it is. Especially in our case, we were doing terrible. 5 generators. I've been hooked one. I think everyone's been hooked once at this point. It's a terrible situation for us. Why just wing at the air? Have some patience. Wait for him to get to you because this game over hands, wasting your time makes you lose the game in some cases. In this case, no, because we suck. It does not. We lose the game. But if you're a killer, please just use some common sense with that. So yeah, so I already
work on generators, guys.
He's
Work on generators
now. He's getting sick and tired chasing me.
Right now.
And here's a really good move that I think I did right here. So if you're being chased by a killer, you have to evade. Okay, I know I talked about that earlier, but one of the smart things you can do is if you get yourself close to a wall, the killer can swing and he misses, hits the wall, and it bounces him back. It gives you a little bit more of a head start. It's not much, but every little bit helps in cases like this. So he hits the cabinet there.
He's right behind me.
So
Don't heal there.
At this point, I know I'm screwed. I know I put myself in a bad situation. So let's keep watching a little bit. I go out the door, and he misses me the next time, and then
I'm just dodging like crazy right now. Oh, he got me.
Just once again, my movement got me stuck, it messing me up. So what I could have done here to make this better. So what I would have done in a case like this, sorry, I'm trying to move things around here. I could have done a couple things. The thing I should have done is I should have run up the stairs again, jump out the window. I just didn't. Mistake I made. That's the way life is. But that's okay. That's the way things go. But yeah, that's basically, only thing we can really do. But anyways, guys, we're going to end the video here. At the end of the video, I know we were going to say we're going to do it about partway through, but I felt like we had to keep going. I felt like we had some good things to say. So I'm going to say here, we have a couple things coming up here in the future here. A couple announcements. First of all, we're on Twitch, is where I'm primarily doing things, where most of my content is going to come from. So join us on Twitch every Friday nights and Monday nights. We're going to do some gaming. I was originally planning on doing Monday nights would be like horror game, or Friday nights would be horror games, and then Monday nights would be the free game of the week from Epic. But it's not going that way. It's kind of just us goofing around with friends, and then breaking down clips afterwards in the YouTube videos to kind of explain, here's what I could have done better, here's what I did good, here's what you can learn from it, here's what I can learn from it. Another thing is we have some social medias. I'll link them in the description. We have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have YouTube, Twitch, all that stuff. So we're going to be doing some more announcements here pretty soon. Once the community is built a little bit more, we're going to do some really cool things. My goal is to do some giveaways soon. If we get some kind of amount of group of people together, my goal is when we have 100 subs, I'll do some kind of giveaway, and then we'll move forward from there. So what I would also like to announce is that we're going to be doing YouTube Shorts. So I've been kind of thinking about this pretty heavily, and what I've been doing and saying things on the stream about this and what we're planning on doing. But what we're doing here is we're going to be doing some Pokemon pack openings during the YouTube Shorts. So for the next one, we're going to start doing every single day. we'll do YouTube Shorts, is we're going to do some of this. Pokemon Trick or Trade. Sorry about the bad lighting, guys. And this is kind of just a really cheesy, fun thing that kids get to do. I want to build the master set, so what we'll probably be focusing on is every single YouTube short, working towards a master set, saying what we need, a couple different things like that. So stay tuned for that. That'll be starting back up on Tuesday. No, sorry, Monday. So every single day there'll be a YouTube short with Pokemon pack openings. Then every single Monday and then Friday there'll be a stream. And then also every other day, so Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, there will be either a Get Good video or just some shenanigan videos from the streams. So look out for those things, and I'll be posting info about that in all of our social media as well. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And by the way, I know we haven't grown that big, but I just want to say I feel very blessed that I have this ability to come in front of you guys to tell you guys about different things we can do, and just having this time together just to play games and to show off and have a little bit of fun in our goofy way and whatnot. And hopefully we'll be able to go bigger. My next goal would be get a better computer and then get some better camera equipment so that we can get some actual decent streaming setup right now. But that's all. It's all stuff in the future. I'm just knocking my mic around. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, you hear me say this all the time, but God loves you. I'm praying for you. If you guys have any prayer requests, anything like that, we have a Discord channel. We have just stuff for just prayer requests, anything like that. Even if you're not a religious person, that's okay. Come into Discord, post prayer requests, stuff what's going on in your life that's tough. Just so I can know better, I'll pray for you guys, and then we can be with you guys. As you guys know, I'm a Christian streamer and a Christian YouTuber, so I want to make that the forefront along with everything else we're doing. But anyways, guys, thank you once again so much for watching. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.